On day 11 of West New York Mayor Felix Roque's federal hacking trial, both the defense and the prosecution gave their final arguments to the jury. Defense attorneys John McDonald and John Azzarello, as well as assistant U.S. attorneys Barbara Lannis and Judd Welly, had a lot of interesting things to say.
For detailed summaries of the closing arguments from Welly and McDonald, check out two separate articles recently posted on HudsonCountyTV.com. The day was far from over at that point, though, as Azzarello had a chance to wrap up his case, while Lannis offered a brief rebuttal for the government. "You're going to stumble in life and you're going to trip. You hope it's a pebble and not a boulder," Azzarello said about his client Joseph Roque. It does come down to Joseph Roque's intent, indicating that his client made a mistake in taking down RecallRoque.com, but he had not committed a federal crime. The attorney wasted little time in tearing into Freeholder Jose Munoz. Munoz couldn't tell the truth if his life counted on it. He couldn't tell the truth if an anvil hit him in the head. Azzarello then referred to the point in Munoz's testimony where he could not provide a yes or no answer to the question, "Did you want the FBI to trust you?" despite being asked several different ways. The FBI is actually a victim here because they got conned by him, slinging even more mud at the Hudson County elected official. If you think for a moment, one of the themes of this case isn't Jose Munoz versus Felix Roque, and Joseph got sucked into the vortex of it, "I've got a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you," he also said. He further argued that although Joseph Roque falsely testified he never took snapshots of the GoDaddy and Weebly emails, it was an honest mistake that actually proved it wasn't his goal to shut the website down. Azzarello summed up the alleged computer hacking by calling it the equivalent of pulling the curtain down at the end of the play. He also stressed that no bank account or security information was involved in this case. Lannis responded by saying that although health issues, a death in the family, and the credibility of the victims in the case were all brought up by the defense, the decision of the jury doesn't hinge on any of that. "It's about the facts and the evidence," she said. "The case is not about Mr. Munoz, it's about what the defendants did and what they plan to do," she added.
Just so you know where we are, fellas, I represent Dr. Roque. We are going to give a statement after the verdict comes back, but not before that, okay? We're not going to talk to anybody. We don't think it's fair. The jury's going to be out deliberating. Everybody's been very good to each other, been very civil. Judge's been terrific to us, and I don't want to do anything to violate his trust or the court's trust. But I can tell you this, when we get a verdict, good or bad, one way or the other, we will give everybody a press conference, okay? Have a nice weekend, fellas.
Thank you.
Okay, enjoy it.
Thank you so much.
I'm John Hudson with Hudson County TV. For more information, log on to HudsonCountyTV.com.